Boom, let's get things started.
Yeah, you and I had about 2 minutes to set up and take over the table, so we got on as quick as we could. Introductions being introduced right now for Emery, designated road team in their gray with black numbers trimmed in yellow. And
Good looking unis, I think. I like the gray.
I like the gray too. Summit Academy in their whites with the green trim. Like you said, they keep things going here. It's quick and it's fast paced, and that's the way we like things. Summit Academy being introduced right now. There's number 1 for Summit Academy. Danzy.
Strong looking athlete.
Justin Worthen, number 23, senior guard, averaging 12 points. Atkinson, like we talked about, number 34, junior guard, averaging 10. And the big guy, number 40.
Yeah, it's got some girth to him.
Yes, Bruce Mitchell, junior, 6'4", 265.
Yeah. And not a real physical team. We aren't, Ty's tall, but it's always been a perimeter player. So we'll see. You're going to have to match that. We talked about that physicality. It's not just girth, but these guards are really going to be up. And such a good football school. A lot of these kids are used to playing football.
State champions in football, like you talked about. So good football school. Both teams on the court. We're ready to go. Here comes the tip. Referee has the ball in hand. And we are almost underway from Wasatch High, the Nest. Emery, Summit Academy, we're underway. Or South Summit. And Emery off to the races. They control the tip. Kaysen Stilton with the ball. Kyson, sorry.
Kaysen's his cousin. That's why we have to make sure you know that.
So Kyson's off the mark with the little runner off the glass.
It's kind of what I expected, though, getting two. Oh, nice job by, Brax got a hand on things.
Caden Atkinson lost control. Picks it up. Number 23 for South Summit knocks it down. That's Justin Worthen for 3. So 3-0. Emery had a chance at the turnover, couldn't come up with it, and South Summit takes advantage and hits a 3.
It'll be interesting to see how much contact they let happen. That's important. Spartans don't want any. South Summit wants it all.
Nice move underneath, spin move by Brax Jensen to get it up and in, and it's 3-2. Scoreboard's wrong, says 4-3 Emery, should be 3-2. South Summit working right in front of Emery's bench, back up top. Nice feed underneath.
A nice little back cut. They ran on the short corner there for South Summit, but Kyson able to get those long, lanky hands on it just enough to get out of bounds.
Yeah, Justin Worthen thought he had a seam, and Emery knocked it out of bounds. And there's the big fella underneath. Nothing he can do. Bruce Mitchell, the junior, 6'4", 265 center, up and in.
Yeah. You got to get on the other side of that, and then then show the flop, I guess.
Brax Jensen with a quick 3 off. South Summit controls the ball into the front court. Slowing things down now is South Summit. Caden Atkinson.
Emery back in that 2-3. Oh, pickpocket by Brax.
Good read to pick that off and get into the front court. Here's Emery working right in front of South Summit's bench.
Yeah, Danzy so far has been extremely physical with Brax Jensen. Took advantage of it the one time with the spin move, overplayed, spun back, but that kind of throwing him off his angles just a little bit.
And Kaysen Stilson works into the paint, and he's fouled. So Emery works underneath their basket. Quick 3 in the corner, off the mark. That was Cade Brazier, the lefty.
Got a good-looking shot, doesn't he?
He does. And Butler just picks that one off. Tried to force it underneath, and Butler standing right there.
Jordan's a little partial to that left-handed jump shot. I don't know how you feel about that. He always says lefties look better.
Lefties do. It does look better. Kaysen Stilton once again finds into the paint, and he's fouled again. So 2 quick fouls on South Summit. Emery throws it inbounds to Butler. Butler back to Brazier. Brazier free throw line extended. There's Gordon. He's inside the paint. A lot of contact, no foul. Emery gets it back, Stilson.
Nice job, Stilson. Gets a rebound. A lot of contact so far, kind of letting everything go.
Yeah, Jensen, Stilson bumped again. A lot of reach. Stilson still with it. Here comes Butler easily to the paint.
Nice job, Ty. Don't settle for that 3. Get into the paint.
And Bruce Mitchell's going to have a tough time guarding him with the speed and the size and the length.
They traditionally haven't had him guard him. They got off on a switch right there.
Yeah, a bad matchup for Bruce Mitchell. But South Summit comes back with the 3. Atkinson, right in front of Emery's bench, knocks it down. It's 8-4. Reaching again, that's 3 team fouls. Blocking foul.
I think you want Dan's in foul trouble because right now he's a beast on the defensive end.
Yeah, Dante's scrappy. Emery gets it in easily over to Brax Jensen. There's another foul. Jensen, whoa. Brax got fouled. They call it travel. He's knocked down to the floor.
Justin Worthen.
Like you said, Worthen, a lot of contact, but
I told you earlier, I thought the way the game was called would have a big impact.
So far on that possession, you can see it. So South Summit has control. There's a little 16-foot baseline jumper knocked down by Justin Worthen. 10-4, South Summit. Brax Jensen gets it over to Kason Stilton. He gets into the paint area, stops, pivot. Nowhere to go with the ball. Turnover. No, Emery gets it back. Flips over to Butler. Again, to the rack. Too easy.
Nice job. But it's been scrappy. It's been very physical so far. Spartans really have to match that.
Tyler Butler with the layup. 10-6. South Summit in control with the ball. And there's Atkinson. Dribbles. Elbow 3 off the mark. Rebounded. Offensive by Ryan Griffin of South Summit.
Emery's gone to that 1-3-1, and boy, it's a tough spot to rebound out of.
And Butler just blocked Mitchell, and Emery gets a layup on the other end. Defense leads to offense. Emery cuts it to 10-8. Stilton and Butler on that little two-man game. Butler gets the defensive block, and on the other end, they get 2 points. Another block by Butler. But for South Summit, luckily the offensive rebound goes to Griffin. And it's 12-8.
Butler's been active on the defensive end, hasn't he?
2 blocks though, already
and
early on, and a steal. And there's the scrappiness of number 1, Caden Atkinson. Now he has control of the ball. Streaking down the baseline and in is Griffin. So their defense leads to offense. It's 14-8 South Summit.
Yeah, it's good effort on their side.
Stilton with the ball, tripped up,
wow.
And another travel. Looked like their feet got tangled, called the travel. So like you talked about, there's Caden Atkinson once again causing a little bit of havoc on the defensive end of the floor. 3:04 left first quarter, 14-8 South Summit in front. Control of the ball into the front court, walking it slowly into their offensive set. There's Warden. A little alley-oop play underneath to Griffin, and he's fouled.
It's a little different look on that alley-oop from that angle.
Yeah, Cade Brazier with the foul. You can see that they're kind of just lulling into their offense, and that set came, and they had it, and all Brazier could do is foul to stop the layup. So Griffin to the line for South Summit.
Really haven't had a chance to get into that rhythm. This is a team, I think, that shoots the ball and gets better shots out of against the zone. And I don't think you'll see any zone today. It'll be that intense, overpressured man-to-man.
Griffin hits the first. Griffin hits the second. 16-8 South Summit. 2:52 left first quarter. Brax Jensen has the ball, lost it, but Emery recontrols into the paint. There's a foul. Griffin got him with the body.
Boy, Brax is just getting ridden everywhere, isn't he?
Yeah, Easton Gordon just gets into the paint, and Ryan Griffin uses his body and fouls him and sends him to the free throw line. So Easton Gordon to the line for 2.
Easton did a great job at protecting himself with his body, using that left hand, causes that foul.
First free throw spins out, 16-8 in favor of South Summit. Second one, hard off the iron and in, 16-9. South Summit walks the ball into the front court. Griffin has the ball. Back up top to Atkins. He finds Griffin again. Griffin easily gets to the paint, makes a layup. Emery's defense got to come out and stop that penetration. 18-9. A little tip play to himself, and it works. Kyson Stilton.
Yeah, you're going to have to find a way to defend. You're not going to be able to outscore this team because they're not going to give you easy shots and buckets traditionally.
Justin Warden has the ball, lost it for a second. Atkinson has it back. Atkinson in control. Penetration line. There's Warden. Goes around a screen inside the paint. There's Butler. A lot of contact. Warden misses. Butler was there. Kind of caused him to change the shot selection. And he comes up hard off the glass. 18-11. South Summit Emery in control. Brazier with the ball, dribbles around a screen, stops at the three-point line. Stilton with it. Back to Brazier. There's Gordon. Stilton, a little dribble drive offense right now.
Brazier, that's a shot he's got to take.
Absolutely, wide open like you said, has to shoot it. A lot of dribbling right now, and there's a turnover. Too much dribbling on that possession.
They're just doing that three-man weave up there, but they're not getting anything out of it. So you either got to get some type of a rub action, or you need to fake that and just get to the basket.
Pass up the initial shot, like you
And
said.
Brazier had that. I mean, they're going to be hard to come by. You get them, you better pull the trigger. Yeah, that's who you are as a team.
18-11, 1:14 left, first quarter. South Summit in front. Three-point shot attempt off the mark by South Summit. There's a foul, though. 14 fouls now on South Summit.
That's Griffin's second.
It's a big second foul.
Here in the first quarter, 1:10 left. Emery down 18-11.
Emery with the ball. Brax Jensen walking it slowly into the front court. Emery waiting for their offense to set up. Stilton. Stilton can take him off the dribble whenever he wants. There's Butler for a three. Sails out of bounds.
First really good look they had from the three-point line. Brazier had taken that other one in the corner, but it was contested. A lot of traffic over there.
Tyler Butler's three off the mark and out of bounds. 53.5 left. South Summit 18, Emery 11. Atkinson with the ball. Slowly working it up. 44 seconds left. And Lashley finds Atkinson. Corner three, no. Thought about it, passed it up. There's Lashley again. He gets in, kind of flips it over to the corner to Gragic, and he stuffs himself on the rim.
Oh, he's athletic. Woo.
He's quick.
Yeah. He saw it off the, he took it off the dribble.
18 seconds. Brazier and Gordon with Jensen. And that's a foul. They didn't call it. Feet got tangled. Should have been a foul. Something has to be there. On the other end, Stilton with the block. 5 seconds left. Emery's off to the races. Got to get a shot off here. Shot at the buzzer. Blocking foul with 0.6 seconds left.
It's hard to take an offensive foul on Stilton. He's only about 3 inches wide.
Yeah. So Kyson Stilton, the junior guard, 6'3", 135, soaking wet probably.
Yeah, just he slides by people well because obviously he's not a lot of girth. And he's just kind of greasy. He's one of those athletes that's a little greasy.
Shifty. Free throw up. 18-12 with 0.6 left. Second one, good. 18-13, 0.6. That's the end of the first quarter. So after one, Scott, like we said, it's going to be a highly contested game, back and forth.
The Crump-Reese family of dealerships in Moab offers both Ford and General Motors vehicles. With 2 locations on South Main Street in Moab, looking for a new or used Ford or Chevy has never been easier. Whether you're hitting the trails in Moab or just dropping off the kids at school, Crump-Reese has the vehicle you need to get you from point A to point B with a little adventure in between.
years of experience working on diesel engines. Don't take a chance on a repair shop that doesn't have the know-how. Choosing the wrong place to get your truck repaired can lead to costly fixes down the road. At Landon's Diesel, you know you're leaving your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel, 540 South 300 West in Price, or call for an appointment, 613-1221.
Back to the action on KOAL AM 750.
Back here at Wasatch High School, second quarter underway. Emery trails 18-13. South Summit with the basketball here to start the second quarter. A lot of hustle and timeout. So they got the timeout, so possession to Emery with 7:39 left. We'll keep it here.
Just a little adjustment from Coach Jeff, still staying with that 2-3 defense.
Serving the three-county area, Desert View Federal Credit Union is large enough to offer big credit union services while still putting a name with a face. With competitive loan rates, commercial and personal loans, online banking, 24-hour ATM, plus much more, Desert View and its members make decisions that directly benefit the local community. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
16 fouls to 1. So something to keep an eye on as we move ahead in the second quarter. Showing the replay of that little tip play in the first quarter where Stilson just tipped it to himself and got a layup.
Yeah, that's a great replay.
Emery with the basketball. They move quickly into their offensive set. Here's Jensen. Turn the ball over. South Summit off to the races. Layup good. Little turnover leads to offense. And Jackson Lashley gets 2 points, 20-13 in favor of South Summit.
They're going to be all over Brax. He won't have any space. Oh, there's a.
And
too bad.
No, before.
Yeah, too bad. Nice move to Brazier's right, a left-handed player naturally. Great move, got the bump and the bucket, but they called it before that.
Yeah, I like to see the referee let that one slide and finish because it's a bang-bang play, and it takes 2 points away and a chance at a free throw.
This opposed to the professional game where if the ball's been thrown in, then it's continuation, right?
Right. You can take 4 or 5 steps in the NBA, and that's called, but not here in the high school game.
And they call that pretty tight, I think.
They do.
You've got to be right at it.
Brazier smoothly knocks down the first free throw.
1-1. Wow, 7-1 with the fouls. That's the way the game's been played, though.
Yeah, they've been more aggressive,
in a zone, down here, aggressive man-to-man up on the other end.
Brazier smoothly knocks down 2 free throws, 20-15, 7:09 left, second quarter, South Summit in front. Number 11 in now for South Summit.
Gabriel Harry, just a sophomore.
They get a second offensive rebound set. And there's the big guy for South Summit, Bruce Mitchell. He'll go to the free throw line.
Several 50-50 balls right there Emery just couldn't come up with. And Brazier got him, but boy, it was close.
Yeah, especially in the state playoffs, those 50-50 balls are huge. Mitchell clanks the first.
Here comes the replay.
That's all ball. That's a good block. Initially, I thought he got him with the body watching it live. Now watching the replay, that's clean.
Yeah.
Mitchell's second free throw, good. 21-15, 6:51 left, second quarter. Emery trails. And Brax Jensen takes the contact into number 40, Bruce Mitchell. Draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line. Smart play.
Yeah, nice job. And they're giving him so much pressure. As he's kind of dancing out here, I think that time's like, no, I'm going to put my head down. I'm going somewhere.
Yeah, and Mitchell kind of, when he took the contact, he turned his body. If he went straight up, he would have got the call. Free throw in, 21-16 now.
8-2, team fouls. That free throw shooting could be
It's going to be huge. Yeah, this might be a long second quarter. Knocks them both down. Brax Jensen does, 21-17. South Summit in front, up 4, 6:40 left, second quarter. Like you said, the little sophomore guard, number 11 in for South Summit. Found a nice little seam there with the bounce pass, but the shot was passed up. We got a foul on the ground. Wilstead.
It's got to be on the ground, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Wilstead with the foul on Mitchell. South Summit underneath their basket will inbound. Got to look for that little cut play right there underneath. Mitchell just used his body and pushed him out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, at some point, somebody's got to get down and just get after it.
Yeah.
You know?
So 23-17 now in favor of South Summit. 3 in the corner. And a travel. Trying to control the ball, came down and fell down and traveled with the ball to Brax Jensen. They got a good look, though, in the corner.
Yeah.
Brazier did, the lefty. So South Summit up and with the ball, 5:55 left, second quarter. See what Emery does defensively, if they can kind of push Mitchell off that block. Not on that one, over the line.
You know, I'm a football guy as well. I love multiple sport athletes. This right here, the way the game's played at the state tournament really benefits those who play football.
Yep.
And Emery's got very few that spend time on the football field.
Mitchell
just use his body. It's position.
Positions
It's
himself
leverage.
there on that block, like we said, and they just fired it down there and bullied his way to 2 free throws.
Right, and a couple of buckets on the inbounds. I mean, I know it's about size, but it's also about leverage.
Yeah, you have to use your leverage
No
and push
matter
him
what
back
size
off.
you are. Yeah.
Mitchell knocks them both down. They push the lead to 8, 25-17, second quarter, 5:40 left. Free throws the rest of the way. 9 team fouls to 4.
I mean,
Atkinson with the reach.
Yeah. Coach Hatch is, wants to just, some description, but I mean, you don't have to see that. You don't have to be know a lot about it to see that. Hey, one team's being a lot more aggressive and holding versus the other.
Brax Jensen now with 5 points. It's another free throw, 25-18. We'll have one more. Second one up and in. 6 points.
Good looking ball, isn't
yep.
it?
It is.
Perfect rotation.
Smooth every time. 25-19.
You forget he's a sophomore.
Yes, many more years to come. There's Lashley. Back to Mitchell. Turnover, that's what you got to do, is make him throw that back out like that. And they did a good job on that one of forcing that turnover, so Emery ball.
Getting some good hands, the active hands.
You just flash at him. You don't have to send the double team. Just show a little flash motion and make him think that the double's coming.
Right. Oh, nice job by Easton
Easily
Gordon.
gets to the 2 points. It opened up for him, and no one stepped up to stop Easton Gordon. 25-21 now. South Summit with the ball. Down to Mitchell, just use his body, and then send the help come over and block it out of bounds. Good block by Gordon. Easton Gordon came over and swatted it out of bounds.
Yeah, Mitchell doesn't get up very well.
No.
Just a junior, a big body. And so if you'll be patient, he'll show you the ball.
Yeah,
if you're a
265.
jumper.
And Emery on that one fell asleep defensively and gave up an easy layup in the paint. 27-21.
Harry, he just looks little and young, doesn't he? But obviously has some game.
Now a little floater off the glass, like you said. A little scrawny kid out there, but did a good job of that one of reading the defense and getting inside the paint. Emery puts up a deep 3 that rattled off. Good look by Butler.
That was a great look. He was catching. She was ready to shoot it. Nice pass by Wilstead. Just off.
Harry into the front court. He has the ball. And for South Summit, they lead 27-21. Here's Atkinson. He finds a little seam in the paint. Deep 3, awkward looking 3 by Parker Grajic. And that came hard off the glass, and Emery gets the ball. A lot of contact and in. Atkinson can't stay in front, and that's the second.
I think that's Dancy.
Or Dancy.
Yeah. Yeah, but different. Oh, maybe, I don't know. This is a program. So, number 1.
Number 1, foul. Free throw off, 27-23. It is Danzy.
That's again, we talked about the matchup. It's very important. how physical can they be? Maybe because of the foul trouble, they'll back off a little bit on that intensity too. Nice move by Gordon. Just took it down, used his body, and reversed it. Emery now back within 2, 27-25.
Yeah, Emery stayed disciplined the last few possessions on defense and gave themselves right back in this game. There's a little jumper by Mitchell. Steps out and shows he can hit down the mid-range game, 29-25. Yeah, Emery now offensively, they can get inside the paint whenever they want. And again, you see that one, had that one.
Oh no.
And now
that's too bad. That's a really good look by Easton's. He got that reverse, just a little short on the board. And went to the backboard and just a little short on it.
Ford did a good job, like you said, finding that seam, got inside the paint, just came up short, 29-25, 3:11 left, second quarter.
Good energy by Wilstead as he's replaced by Brazier, but he came in and gave good energy, had a couple of really nice passes.
Here comes Danzy, the point guard. Over to Perry. Back to Danzy. Bad pass, but luckily Danzy got back the ball. Danzy into the paint. There's Mitchell. Mitchell bullies his way in again. Can't come up with a tip off by Mitchell. No. Mitchell with the offensive rebound. He'll go to the line. Working. The big guy's working.
Yeah, he is. You know, you watch him out there warming up and come out on the floor, you don't think, hey, Mitchell's going to be the difference.
No, but he has in this first half.
Oh, yeah. He's stepped out and hit a nice jump shot.
Mitchell's free throw's good. 30-25, South Summit, second quarter, 2:51 left. Rance Jensen in the game for Emery, number 32. One more for Mitchell.
He is a football guy, just not very big.
Mitchell's second free throw in, 31-25.
Is that 10 for Mitchell in the first half?
Mitchell has 11.
11, yeah.
With 5 or 6 rebounds. Emery trapped over in the corner in front of South Summit's bench. Now they make their move offensively. Dribble drive offense into the paint, travel.
Yep. Great defense by Danzy. Really moves his feet, and you can tell he likes it.
Yeah.
He just loves that defense.
Danzy forces Brazier into the travel. Turnover on Emery. 2:31 left, second quarter. 31-25. South Summit in control and with the ball. Here comes Danzy. Scampers into the offensive set. There's Perry back to Danzy. Top of the three-point line. Waiting for the offense to go. Perry holds back to Danzy. There's the free throw line again. They're getting inside the paint. Emery's got to get a better job of sealing that off. South Summit working the clock now. 2:05 left. Danzy dribbling around. That should be an offensive foul.
Yes, good job. Good job by Butler. Saw that one coming early.
Ryan Griffin with the offensive foul for South Summit, number 15. Is that 3 on him or 2?
Oh, that's 3. You're right. They had 2 quick ones and took him out.
Ryan Griffin with 8 points in the game. He's 3 of 3, but he has 3 fouls, 3 rebounds as well. Emery spins in the paint, kisses it off and in off the iron, 31-27.
Hanging around.
That's all you can ask for in this
playing
first half.
Hard
hanging
too.
around.
I mean, that's what you love to see the kids. He's playing hard.
Should be Emery ball. Yeah, Danzy threw it away. Him and Griffin can't connect.
Orozco's come in and given us some of that really good energy as well. It's kind of that energy bunny, you know, running around. And boy, you can't fault the effort right here from the Spartans on the defensive end. Very active hands, kind of undersized, but active hands.
So South Summit with the turnover, Emery with the basketball. Stilson travel.
I thought that was a good call.
I did too.
You know, guy's moving his there's contact there, but he's moving his feet with him.
I'm with you. I thought it was a great call.
He needs that move. He needs that move about 3 or 4 feet closer to the basket so that he can just flip it. You know,
yeah.
You can just reach around and just put it up softly off the.
Just too far out, like you said. Starting at the 3-point line, a little extended out.
Gives him too long to ride you.
Yeah, 31-27, 1:20 left, second quarter. Danzy and Perry working that 2-man game. Dante can't find anything offensively, so he's going to dribble, lose the ball. Emery with possession. And here they come into the front court. Got to take it strong now, and they do.
Just split the defense. We'd like to see that one on replay. That'd be fun.
Brazier cuts the lead down to 2. On the other end, South Summit can't get a layup, and Emery off to the races once again. Stilson, long jumper, no. Follows his shot, gets inside the paint, finishes in. Stilson, 2. We're tied, 31-31, 41 seconds remain, second quarter. Defense stops in the last 2 for Emery. They get 4 points off the stops to tie the game.
Yeah, just a nice little run here to finish the half. To get a stop here, and you're in really good shape.
Here's Perry for South Summit. He holds, dribble now inside the paint. A little shifty move right there. Right, a 3 in front of Emery's bench, high off the glass, almost kicked back
Brazier
in.
Gets up.
And Brazier got it, and Perry
He's got a chance to take the lead, right?
Yep. 10 seconds left. Emery can take the lead. And in, Brax. What a way to finish that second half for Emery. Emery gets 3 straight possessions where they get a defensive stop. They score 6 straight points. They lead at half, 33-31. Here from Wasatch High School.
It's got to be a little bit disheartening if you're from South Summit because you feel like you just outplayed us, outplayed Emery, and then that late run made the difference. Now Emery's up 33-31.
We'll come back. We'll talk about the first half. You're listening to Emery High Basketball on AM 750 and 107.3.
Getting injured is nothing to celebrate, but getting back in the game is. Dr. Clinton Lordson and his team at Castleview Family Medicine will work to get you back in the game through diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. We'll get you back to the field and keep you there. When you have a sports-related injury, think Dr. Clinton Lordson at Castleview Family Medicine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Clinton Lordson, and at Castleview Family Medicine, your health is our goal.
Castleview Family Medicine is located at 945 West Hospital Drive, Suite 8.
Business reap the rewards too by.
With hundreds of vehicles to choose from, Auto Farms Price Auto Group is Castle Country's premier location for new and used Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. With skilled auto enthusiasts helping you every step of the way, Auto Farm can get you into the car or truck of your dreams with financing on site. Whether it's a lifted up Ford, Dodge, or Jeep, or a more fuel-efficient everyday driver, Auto Farms Price Auto Group has or can find exactly what you need. Come see our selection at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
Have a home improvement project? Don't go over the hill. Stop by Magnuson Lumber in Castledale for the tools and expertise you need. Whether it's a new coat of paint in the living room or building your dream home, Magnuson has the supplies you need to get the job done. Our friendly, well-trained staff will help you with any project, and will deliver to both Emery and Carbon counties. Visit Magnuson Lumber at 495 East Main in Castledale.
With made-to-go deli items, including its world-famous pizza, locally owned and operated BK Stop and Shop in Huntington serves the community with a smile. BK's has long been a gathering place for locals and travelers alike, offering the most basic of snacks to a delicious plate of shrimp. Fill up your vehicle with at least 10 gallons of Sinclair fuel and get a stamp on BK's frequent fueler card toward a free pizza. BK's also offers a catering service for your company party or town festival. BK's is located at 506 Main Street in Huntington.
At Emery Telecom, we work hard to give our community the best value in TV, internet, and phone. But the big network conglomerates we have to pay for TV content don't share our community values. They rig the game in Washington and monopolize the market. Every year, they demand higher and higher fees and force us to pay for channels few people watch. We hope you'll understand. We're doing our best to fight these fees and keep your rates low.
Your young athlete is one of a kind, and you should know you're their biggest fan. So when they have a sports injury, don't stay on the sidelines. Take an active role in getting them back in the game. Choose High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine to get your athlete back in the game. Dr. Kelly Jensen is a board-certified orthopedic surgeon who excels in his field, so you can excel on yours.
Hi, I'm orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kelly Jensen. From diagnosis to rehabilitation, let our team at High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide you with the care you need to get back in the game.
High Desert Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is located at 280 North Hospital Drive, Suite 3.
With 2 locations to serve you, J&D Automotive in Castledale and Green River deliver authentic Napa auto parts with a local smile. Whether it's tires, fluids, tune-ups, or a complete engine diagnostic, J&D Automotive offers complete repair of domestic and foreign cars and light trucks. And with ASC certified and trained technicians, you can drive easy knowing your car will get you and your family down the road safely.
Size and body, get in there and score.
Just a big dude. I mean, you just gotta get nasty on those out of bounds, and I don't care what size you are. You know, call a foul if you're going to, but I'm not going to let you do it.
A player for the Wildcats we got to keep our eye on who's in foul troubles, number 15, Ryan Griffin. 8 points in that first half, but the foul trouble now is key because other than Mitchell, Ryan Griffin's probably their best offensive player.
Yeah, I mean, on the year scores 14 points a game, and he's one of those players, kind of a slasher, kid who kind of uses that slashing to get to the basket, but can also shoot.
Wildcats in that first half, like we talked about, 11 of 25, 44%. They hit 2 3-pointers, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Again, they're balanced scoring, led by Bruce Mitchell's 11. Ryan Griffin had 8. Justin Worthen had 5. And Kel Atkinson had 3. You had Jackson Lachey with 2. And Gabe Harry had 2. So here at the half from Wasatch High School, it's Emery 33, South Summit 31. We'll be back to start the second half. 2 minutes until the second half starts. You're listening to Emery High Spartans basketball, AM 750 and 107.3 FM, ETV 10 as well.
News Talk KOAL's Jordan Buscarini covers all the pros and lots more, like high school and college teams.
Straightaway 3-ball. Good! Philip Winston from the top of the key.
These are the sports that are closest to home. When you've got a guy like Jordan, you can cover it all. Drive Time Sports. Here we go! Weekdays from 4 to 5 on News Talk 107.3 FM, 750 AM, KOAL.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
The men and women of Nielsen Construction pride themselves in taking care of their customers wherever and whenever they are needed. They provide service in the fields of heavy excavation, road construction, concrete operations, crane operations, welding, and much more. Their trucking division provides coal service hauling for area coal mines, and their fleet of heavy hauling transports provides overside load transportation for a long list of customers who need material delivered safely and on time. Nielsen Construction is locally owned and a proud supporter of the athletic departments in Carbon, Emery, and Grand County. No matter the size of the project, Nielsen Construction has the experience, equipment, and manpower to get the job done.
Play it at USU Eastern.
We'll play it there. But let's get this one going for the boys. Let's have them advance too. They lead 33-31. Emery control the ball third quarter. We are underway. For Emery, should be a foul. Yeah, I reached over him. Number 24 for South Summit with the reach in.
There's Cale Atkinson. He's an athletic, active player too,
yeah,
isn't he?
I'll get it right eventually with him.
Well, I see your paperwork. It's messed up there.
Emery leads 33-31. We're underway, just barely third quarter. Emery, again, they're getting inside the paint with ease. That one just a little force by Jensen. Too hard off the glass.
Yeah, Danzy just pushed him a little farther. Just couldn't quite turn the corner to get the better angle off the backboard.
South Summit turns the ball over, so Emery in possession. They're getting whatever they want underneath the basket.
That's a great take by Stilson. Could have been 2-1 very easily.
Should have been. Used his body, got bumped. Stilson now in double figures with 10 points, 35-31, Emery.
Emery's largest lead.
Yeah, largest lead. Second, yeah. That's a nice pick of the pocket right there by Emery as Easton Gordon just waited for the defender to turn his body, stole the basketball.
Active hands.
Butler loses it.
Little sloppy there. Brax just kind of tipped it to him in traffic and couldn't handle it.
Wildcats with the ball is Danzy. Danzy and Atkinson playing a two-man game.
Oh.
Danzy lucky to get that one back. There's Mitchell. Little dribble drive offense, working around the perimeter. Should have shot that one. Goes down. Mitchell, 2 points. In.
Sat there for a while, didn't it?
Popped out, popped back in. Sat there, 35-33, Emery. Mitchell, again, positions himself on the low block, and Emery just can't push him off.
Has to happen early.
Yeah, Mitchell with 13 now. Emery up 2, 6:21 left, third quarter. Spartans dribbling inside the paint. Can't convert the layup. Luckily positioned himself, made sure he established position, came back in, got his rebound, 37-33.
Ty Butler kind of keeps it alive, and Easton with the good footwork.
Very important, like we talked about, he established himself back in so he wasn't illegal. Reach in on Emery, that's their first team foul of this third quarter. So South Summit to inbound from their own bench. Is Atkinson out there with Griffin and Danzy. Mitchell.
Lots of space on top.
Yeah, there's Danzy left wide open in the corner. That one spins out. Mitchell cleans it up and in.
Mitchell's just killing him.
Mitchell with 15 now, another rebound, 37-35. He is killing him.
He's flirting with the a double-double.
Good drive, just couldn't finish. Emery gets the offensive rebound. Danzy pokes it away. South Summit comes up with it. For a second, they got it. Now Mitchell fires down. Griffin all alone. Dunk. He got up there. Loose ball, 50-50 ball. South Summit converts, 37-37. Crowd into it now for South Summit. They come alive on that dunk.
Yeah, high school game, they love the dunk.
Mitchell,
I love the dunk.
Yeah, Mitchell fired it down there as Atkins streaked down the baseline, got up there for a two-hand jam, ties this game up at 37. 5:05 left third quarter.
Atkinson picks up his third foul. They have him guarding Stilson.
Dangerous pass. Emery gets it in. There's Butler. 3 on the elbow. No. South Summit with it. And the Wildcats bring it in. There's Justin Worthington to Atkinson. He loses it. Kick.
Easton Gordon with the active feet.
37-37 third quarter. 4:50 left. The Wildcats inbound underneath their basket. Worthington holds. He gets back up to Danzy. Danzy now dribbles. Danzy's wide open. 3. Off, and Emery has the ball. They got a good look.
Yeah, I mean, that's 2 he's missed. They've been close. I just don't know if he's going to kill you there.
No.
He kills you on the other end.
Yeah, defensively is where he's good. And that's White right there. Forces to travel. Moves his feet well, and he just causes a lot of problems. You can see he runs
right.
out, closes out.
Right. There was on a switch even.
Yeah.
You know, it switched out, and this Easton was going to shoot it, and all of a sudden he's there. Tried to dribble it, but just couldn't get down quick enough.
Danzy again thought about it this time. No, free throw line now. Off. Mitchell. So Danzy, 3 misses. Mitchell cleans up at least 2 of the 3 possessions, and he has, 17 now, 39, 37. There's a 3 by Emery. Stilton hits the 3. Emery takes the lead 40-39. It's all about stops on the defensive end.
It is.
Someone's got to
figure out a way to score.
Got to put a body on Mitchell. You can see Butler drags down, now in front. Good job. Rotate over.
Good up. I mean, my goodness, the effort that's being put forth.
Brazier did a good job. He cut that off because the pass was going to Mitchell. Mitchell had about a 7-foot jumper. He came and knocked it away. Too easy.
Hey, we got a rebound.
Unfortunate. Yeah. They got away with that one because that was a good play on the inbounds. They got a good look. So Emery ball, 3 attempts. That one's off.
Just short.
Brazier shot, yeah, like you said.
Just
Far side in
keep
front of their
shooting
bench.
2 yard.
South Summit now hits a 3. And that's Kel Atkinson. Struggled to shoot the ball, 1 of 6 prior to that. Now 2 of 7. Hits a 3, 42-40. The Wildcats lead the Spartans. Good move underneath. Bullies his way in on Danzy and finishes. Stilton ties it up at 42-42. 2:57 left, 3rd quarter. From Wasatch High School, Emery Spartan playoff basketball. There's Mitchell, positions himself nicely underneath, and 1. Size advantage, body advantage, everything.
I mean, he's been the man.
Nothing Stilton can do, no.
Good ball rotation. You know, I mean, they're rotating the ball to where he gets it down. We have a good angle to entry, and he's got a good post up, and there's just been no answer.
Hockey assist, yeah. And it gets in. Mitchell's free throw in. 45-42 after the 3-point play. The Wildcats in front of the Spartans. Brax Jensen hands it off. Emery gets to the ball, and they have a chance now to tie this game up. Brax found Easton Gordon. Easton Gordon glides in for 2. He's fouled. Cuts the lead to 45-44.
Yeah, nice move by Easton.
And that foul will go to Jared Danzy, his first. Free throw in.
Got us a good one.
Gordon knocks it down. We're tied 45-45. 2:31 left, 3rd quarter. From Wasatch High School, Emery Spartan basketball on AM 750 and 107.3 FM and ETV 10. Long, deep 3 knocked down by Gabe Harry. He's 2 of 2 now. That was deep, 48-45 in favor of the Wildcats. That's a foul, reach in. Got it, it's a good call. I thought it was a good call from my angles.
Yeah, I was looking away. I was looking on the offside, so I missed that one. Saw the ball come loose, but.
Anytime you reach down like that and try to swat more than half the time, yeah, it's going to be a foul. I thought it was a good call.
Just been a battle. Type of game we expected, right?
That's what we talked about it. We thought it was going to be back and forth. Brax Jensen's free throws in, 48-46 in favor of the Spartans, or in favor of the Wildcats. South Summit for. Second free throw, up, in, smooth. Good free throw shooter.
Like the stroke, don't you?
Yeah, that's what you need.
Back to the action on KOAL, AM 750.
2 minutes left, 48-47. South Summit thought about shooting that 3. Not sure what he wants to do.
I'm kind of looking at the battle down low with Wilstead.
Jackson.
Just a sophomore, but he's feisty.
Yeah, Jackson wants no part of that ball. You can see he hot potatoed it. Emery gets a rebound. The Wildcats got inside the paint. They just couldn't convert, and now Brax Jensen all the way inside, hard off the hill, no good. South Summit now off into the front court. He lost it. They call a foul. I thought he lost it. foul.
Yeah, you know, we had a bad angle right here, but looked like it was came out clean. Yeah, you kind of tell sometimes how the ball comes out,
and that
whether
one,
or not it's clean. That one looked clean, you know, looked true.
It looked clean, like a clean knockaway. But Harry will go to the line. Gabriel Henry for South Summit for his free throw is in.
He's done a good job for the Wildcats.
Gave him some good minutes off the bench. 49-47. South Summit in front. Third quarter, 1:26 left. Second one up, 50-47.
He replaces Danzy. Seems to have, you know, maybe just a little more offensive punch. And really plays on the defensive end as well.
I think Emery can take advantage with Danzy out now.
Yeah, you need to, because he's the best defender on the court.
Held his jersey. Stilson's jersey was held on that one. Still got it. 3 in the corner, no. No one stops ball. They get a 2-on-1 the other way, and they get a layup off of it. 52-47, South Summit in front.
Yeah, you know, right now it looks like Harry is just going to push the ball. I mean, when he gets the ball, he's pushing hard.
The long 3 led to a 2-on-1, and they convert off of it. That's a foul, not called. Emery comes up with the rebound, though. This Gordon underneath, and there's the foul. A little push. Reach in on South Summit. And Justin Worthen picks up the foul. 5 team fouls now on South Summit. 3 for Emery. 42.6 left third quarter. South Summit substitution. As Emery will inbound underneath their basket. They get it in. Mitchell coming out. You can take Mitchell off the dribble. And that's Mitchell picking up the foul. And Kyson can take him off the dribble whenever he wants. Yeah. And you got to force that into foul trouble on Mitchell. I thought Mitchell had more. That's only his first.
It's his first foul. Yeah, if that's going to be the matchup, then spread it out and make him guard him.
Free throw's important now. Knocks that one down, 52-48.
Emery done a great job from the foul line.
South Summit in front. Emery shooting 86% from the free throw line. And they trail by 3 as both free throws are in. 52-49, 35 seconds left. Third quarter from Wasatch High School. The Emery Spartans trail, 52-49. South Summit playing
for one shot.
Perhaps for the final shot of this third quarter. They have the ball, they have the lead by 3. Their offensive set now coming with 16 seconds left. There's Mitchell underneath. Shuffled his feet, got away with it.
I just disagree with that play right there. I mean, he shuffled his feet and he just bullies his way in there. At some point,
you got to call the offensive foul because
you cannot allow somebody to do that.
He's using that elbow to push off. I thought he shuffled his feet at first as well, but he gets the basket and the free throw attempt, and he knocks it down, and that's a huge basket for them, 55-49. Bad break for Emery on that one. 8 seconds left, Emery with the ball. There's a foul. 2 hands on him, easy call right in front of the official. Lashy just put 2 hands on him, gave him a little shove, so Emery with 5.9 left. Yeah, 1-1 with a chance to trim this lead down from 6. As Stilton's at the line, takes his time, rotates the ball up and smooth. Stilton now with 18 points, 6 of 10 shooting. 55-50, 5.9 left. One more for Stilton. Third quarter. And 55-51. I'd put some pressure in the backcourt.
Yeah, you don't want to.
3 seconds, 2. Mitchell's 3, not even close.
I wouldn't have surprised me, though.
No, that little runner, I wouldn't be surprised with that kid. He's played a great game.
He has. He's been the difference.
End of the third quarter from Wasatch High School. The Emery Spartans trail South Summit 55-51.
We will sell you a car.
We'll finance your car.
And we'll maintain your car.
Come down to Tony Basso GM at 1355 South Carbon Avenue for Eastern Utah's largest selection of new and used vehicles.
Where everybody gets a great deal. Everybody
With 5 locations in Carbon, Emery, and Uintah counties, Pro Rehab Physical Therapy is committed to providing its customers with the highest quality care available. Come to Pro Rehab for treatment of painful conditions, recovery of function, and injury prevention. Contact Pro Rehab at 613-1500 or swing by its location at 590 East, 100 North in Price. Go to ProRehabPT.com for a list of office locations. Pro Rehab Physical Therapy. Come as patients, leave as friends.
What was the rebound stat? Do we have that? It's got to be.
Has him down for 7? 7.
Well, I mean, so, you know, the difference right here is going to be made on the defensive end. When Emery made their run is because they had so many defensive stops.
That shot should have fell off the lip and in. Emery had a layup that just popped back out to get the offensive set, though. 1-1.
Easton Gordon got jacked.
He did.
Before that one and then that one.
Yeah, Easton Gordon.
He's always such a calm, under control player. I don't know that I've ever seen him seemingly upset.
He has 10 points as Easton Gordon.
And I've been around him a lot. Football and even, you know, younger AAU stuff. Just always controlled.
Easton Gordon puts the free throw in, 55-52. South Summit in front. Gordon now with 11. We'll have one more. That one's in, 12 points. Trims lead to 2, 55-53. 7:40 left, fourth quarter from Wasatch. Emery and South Summit in a good one here. Comes Perry into the, or is that's Jackson?
Oh, nice job. Stilson gets a hand on it.
That was Harry. Harry lost it. And Emery, a lot of contact, foul. 2 more free throws for Emery coming. That's good. You get out, get in transition. You know they're in foul trouble. So you force the issue, make them make a stop. They can't. They foul you. 2 more free throws. Getting points with the clock stopped, too.
Yeah, and they've done a phenomenal job from the foul line.
Up to 90%. 55-54, free throw in. 20 points.
Lucky back out. This doesn't play with as much confidence as some of the other players out there.
That one's in, 21 for Kyson Stilson now. We're tied, 55-55. 90% from the free throw line. That's how you stay in games. That's how you win basketball games in the state playoffs.
Especially when you can't max the big guy on the other end.
It's a nice little shot.
Yes, it was.
A little one-hand floater from out the free throw line extended, 57-55.
I don't.
No, that's not a very good call.
I didn't see his arm extended. It's got to be very obvious. Here comes on the replay. Let's see if we can pick it up there. Oh, yep.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yep. Early.
Little push
An easy
off.
call.
Yeah, easy call
Didn't
right
need
in front
it.
of him.
Didn't need it.
No, because he didn't have to do that. Set shot 3 in by Madsen, or Griffin. Griffin knocks it down.
And hasn't played much for a while. How about dunk and then right out after that?
And foul trouble, too. That little set shot in front of his team's bench. He knocks down the 3. It's 60-55. 6:37 left. Emery with a reach-in foul.
Yeah, he's got to, I think, can't follow. He's done a really good job of kissing that off with that tough defense, Brax. That time, again, just getting pushed away. You got to be able to get that angle.
Harry has the ball, brings it in for South Summit. They're getting into the paint easy. There's that little floater again. Falls up his own miss and in. Atkinson misses, falls it up and in. 62-55 now. And there's a turnover by Emery.
Emerson's tired.
Yeah.
I think you need a timeout.
Fast break on the other end. 2 more points for the Wildcats. Timeout Emery. Emery trails 64-55. 6:09 left, fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout with them. You're listening to Emery Spartan Basketball on AM 750 and 107.3 FM and ETV 10.
From Delicate Arch to Flaming Gorge, the capital city and round St. George.
At Big O Tires, we shop our competition daily, so we can guarantee you the lowest price on every tire every day.
That's right. We guarantee the lowest price on every tire every day.
Great stores statewide, wherever you go, we got you covered at Big O.
Are you tired of having to spend more time in the dental office than necessary? Why not minimize that by having your crown completed in a single visit? At Dr. Brett Lowe's office in Price, the highly trained team can fabricate porcelain crowns and other restorations in as little as 60 to 90 minutes with no impressions or temporary crowns. Most dental insurance plans are accepted. Call 637-2929 today to schedule your appointment.
And 5:55 left. Here's Brax Jensen into the paint. Nice cut, nice attempt. Was fouled.
How do you like that call? Where they wait until you see if you make the bucket or not.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Didn't look like a lot of contact.
No.
Didn't look at the replay here. I didn't think he touched him.
That's pretty clean.
Yeah, not a lot. We'll take it, though. Free throw in. And this is how Emery's staying in the game is free throws.
Yeah.
Wilstead knocks it down. 64-56. Favor the Wildcats. 5:51 left. Fourth quarter. One more attempt. Hard off the glass. You could tell that out of his hand was off.
Yeah. That's not his strength. He sure comes in and gives you a lot of energy, though.
Here's the trap. No one back, and Emery falls asleep defensively and gives up 2 points, 66-56. Once you trap and you don't fall back, you got a wide open guy underneath. That's Griffin, and he finishes. Emery down 10, 5:25 left. Emery looks gassed. There's a three, that's big, by Brazier. Brazier hits a three right in front of Emery's bench, 66-59. We got a timeout.
That helps Emery.
It does. South Summit takes a timeout, we'll keep it here. That helps Emery like you talked about.
I can believe they're gassed. I mean, they're just
The Crump Reese family of dealerships in Moab offers both Ford and General Motors vehicles. With 2 locations on South Main Street in Moab, looking for a new or used Ford or Chevy has never been easier. Whether you're hitting the trails in Moab or just dropping off the kids at school, Crump Reese has the vehicle you need to get you from point A to point B with a little adventure in between.
Are they just going to keep the foot on the pedal, or are they going to
play not to lose, and then hopefully that turns into something? Because when you play not to lose, that always has an effect. There's a travel. It's out first.
Travel or jump ball.
Yeah, not a foul. So bad break for Emery. And South Summit will get 2 free throws. Atkinson to the free throw line. He has 10 points.
Yeah, he's smooth.
His free throw in, 11.
I like his game.
67-59.
Just a junior.
He'll have one more. Looking to get his 12th point of the night. Free throw up and in. 68-59. 5:05 left, fourth quarter. Spartans with control with the ball. There's another deep three. It's in. Back-to-back threes. You can see the confidence now for Cade Brazier after he hit that one. 68-62. Pressure in the backcourt. Here comes the trap. And South Summit breaks it. There's Mitchell streaking down the lane. Throws it up. No. Emery with possession and the ball. Good stop. Good defensive stop by Emery.
You think, where's an offensive foul coming with the big guy?
Emery takes it strong to the rim. No. A lot of contact. Nothing.
I thought he had the rebound as well. Darn
There's the reach.
He missed it just a little bit short. I thought he came down to rebound. They were able to strip it out.
Harry.
It's been impressive.
Yeah, the little freshman.
Dan's been on the bench for
a majority,
6 minutes, 6 minutes at least.
And Harry comes up with the loose ball, and he's fouled to go to the free throw line. They lead 68-62. His free throw hard off the back of the cylinder. 50-50 ball. South Summit gets it. Dribbled it off his foot. Another 50-50 ball. Emery ball. Ryan Griffin couldn't come up with it. So 2 possessions with a 50-50 ball. That one Emery comes up with. 4:24 left. They trail by 6. Now we got a technical.
They go technical.
Got a technical foul, South Summit.
Yep, technical for going on. They were late buzzing it in. He went on the floor.
Yeah. It's a good call. He absolutely did.
The only thing could have been more fortunate if it would have been their ball.
Yeah.
Then you get the ball as well.
So with the technical, Emery's free throw off. 90% up to that point. That one skims off. It's a chance to cut the lead down from 68-62. We'll have one more. 68-63.
With the ball.
And possession.
And then now that he can come in, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I guess because of the
dead with the free throw, and then it's a dead ball. Yeah. So Emery inbounds right in front of us. They trail 68-63, 4:20 left, fourth quarter. Stilton. Spin move, easily gets into the paint and scores. Nice little spin, baby kiss off in the rim and in. 68-65. Emery with the timeout and possession. Loose ball Emery comes up with. They get the timeout. We'll take it with them.
Nice hands right there.
Serving the 3-county area, Desert View Federal Credit Union is large enough to offer big credit union services while still putting a name with a face. With competitive loan rates, commercial and personal loans, online banking, 24-hour ATM, plus much more, Desert View and its members make decisions that directly benefit the local community. With a branch in Huntington and Farron, Desert View is your partner in your financial future.
Ways to finance your fun and low interest rates to make it affordable. Come into a branch today in Huntington or Farron to get started.
Membership and eligibility apply. Loans on approved credit. Member NCUA.
At Desert View, it's all about you.
Back to the action on KOAL AM 750.
Scott Brax-Jensen comes up with the floor burn, gets possession for Emery.
That's exactly right. He'll take it, I'm sure.
68-65, Emery down. They have the ball. That was a attempt by Stilton, who just hit it too hard off that iron. That's a good
nice move. Just tries to just lay it over the front and just a little bit flat. Hits the back rim.
And as that miss happens, Emery commits the loose ball foul with 3:56 left. They trail 68-65. Free throws for South Summit. Cal Atkinson to the free throw line.
Good play out of the timeout. Stilson had what he wanted, just couldn't convert.
Atkins free throw hard off the rim. Emery comes up with the ball. Atkinson has 12 points. Couldn't get 13 or 14 on that one. Emery trails 68-65. Spin move into the paint. There's Stilton again. Bump, layup, left-hand side, good. Whenever he wants, he can get in the lane and do that. And he showed time in and time out. That's an offensive foul. For 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Emery's defense forces South Summit into a 5-second violation. 68-67. Emery trails. And Emery has possession. No way they can give that timeout to South Summit.
You didn't hear it at all, did you?
Yeah. For a minute there, I thought they were going to do that. So Emery down one with ball. The paint is open. That's a travel.
He just doesn't have that. He just doesn't have that in his repertoire so much. He is.
Yeah,
that's a couple of times where he's tried to spin. I'm sure he sees it a lot in practice because Stilson and Jensen are awesome at it, but
their defense for South Summit's allowing them to just get in the paint whenever they want. Here's a 2-on-1. It's a good foul.
Yeah.
Stop that play by Butler. So Griffin and the big guy for Wildcats, Mitchell, play a little two-man game.
You know, that's a big weapon too. Even there, and you're getting that pressure, you need to throw the ball up. You have that girth, that size, just to go get the ball.
Good foul. They don't make the free throw.
And Mitchell misses again.
Mitchell's struggling from the free throw line. 68-67. South Summit in front. 3:18 left, fourth quarter. That one's no good. Emery got the rebound. Good box out.
That's potentially 4 in a row.
Yeah.
Missed the front end, and then there goes 2.
Brax Jensen has control. There's a weave around the pick. Emery still has it. Could have called the tie-up on that one.
I don't think Danzy's the guy you want to try and... Oh.
No. Emery turns the ball over on the other end. South Summit floats one high off the glass and in. Timeout South Summit, 70-67.
I don't think Danzy's the guy you want to try and beat off the dribble.
Danzy is scrappy, forces the turnover.
Getting injured is nothing to celebrate, but getting back in the game is. Dr. Clinton Lordson and his team at Castleview Family Medicine will work to get you back in the game through diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. We'll get you back to the field and keep you there. When you have a sports-related injury, think Dr. Clinton Lordson at Castleview Family Medicine.
Hi, I'm Dr. Clint Lordson, and at Castleview Family Medicine, your health is our goal.
Castleview Family Medicine is located at 945 West Hospital Drive, Suite 8.
Here in the fourth quarter, Emery has possession of the basketball with 2:53 left. Fourth quarter from Wasatch High School.
It's been a good game.
Going to pressure them into the back court, so someone's going to come up and get the ball. They get it in. Now Emery's going to walk it up. Here's Brax Jensen. He's going to take Danzy off the dribble, finds Stilson. Stilson got fouled. Stilson again can get there whenever he wants. A lot of contact, nothing.
Swallowed the whistle right there on Stilson.
Yeah, Stilson got hammered underneath.
Twice.
Fortunate for Emery, they get the loose ball and a chance for 2 free throws. Easton Gordon to the line.
Griffin fouls out.
That's a big loss for them.
Yeah. Got the only dunk in the game.
Ryan Griffin for South Summit fouls out. Finished with 15 points. Short. No legs.
Yeah. Which is understandable. But
yeah.
We need these.
Easton Gordon's first free throw. Short off the rim. 70-67 South Summit. Second one, good. 70-68. Pressure in the backcourt. Here's Danzy. South Summit, here's Mitchell. That's a guy you want kind of dribble the ball. Maybe you can steal it from him. Almost come up with it. And South Summit's just going to play the clock now a little bit, set their offense up. Parker passed up a wide open 3, and now they get bailed out with a foul. Brax Jensen picks up the foul. His third.
It's tough, to extend out. It's a very athletic team, a lot of good slashers. Ooh.
Danzy is 0 for 5 from the field. Hasn't hit a free throw. He has 0 points. He's done most of his damage on the defensive end of the floor, though.
And he's a stud.
He is. He'll have one more. That one was awkward looking out of his hand, and he knocks it down 71-68. His first point. Here comes Emery into the front court. They trail by 3 with 2:12 left. Stilson thought about the 3 pump fake. Emery fortunate to get the ball back. There's a foul. Got hit in the face by either Mitchell or...
Boy, they had Brazier was just in the corner, just all alone. Yeah. It went to Stilson in the middle, and they go on the foul line. But boy, he had his feet set and was ready.
Stilton smoothly, calmly knocks down the free throw. 71-69. 2:03 left. South Summit in front. One more for Stilson. Knocks it down. They trail by 1, 71-70. We'll have a substitution. That's Harry. Scrappy, he too. And Gragit comes out. Emery going to put some pressure into the back court with 2:03
That's, you
left.
can see why they put Harry and Danzy and then Atkinson.
Harry's a good ball handler, yeah.
All in there. Yeah, it's 3 extremely good ball handlers. Oh, he got a good trap.
They got the trap. They did it. The size advantage there for Emery. There you go. He got fouled. The reach-in didn't call. That's an offensive foul.
Dang it. Good call. That's a great call.
Extended that forearm.
Boy, I'd pop that out and shoot that 3.
Initial contact, though, Emery looked like there should have been a chance to get to the free throw line. It's not called.
Off of Brax.
Yeah, and then that one with a little push-off. So they get the trap. They don't get any points. We have a timeout on the floor. 71-70.
That was one of those. You just had a wonderful opportunity right there. But
with hundreds of vehicles to choose from, Auto Farms Price Auto Group is Castle Country's premier location for new and used Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram vehicles. With skilled auto enthusiasts helping you every step of the way, Auto Farm can get you into the car or truck of your dreams with financing on site. Whether it's a lifted-up Ford, Dodge, or Jeep, or a more fuel-efficient everyday driver, Auto Farms Price Auto Group has or can find exactly what you need. Come see our selection at 354 South Highway 55 in Price.
Have a home improvement project? Don't go over the hill. Stop by Magnuson Lumber in Castledale for the tools and expertise you need. Whether it's a new coat of paint in the living room.
Dancing with the ball up top.
We like your chances playing a foul shooting game.
Especially with the way they're shooting. Yeah, there's Mitchell underneath. His shot, no. And Stilton with the ball. That's a big miss. And Emery comes up with it. Stilton takes it off the dribble into the lane. 29 points now in 72-71 Emery.
Get back. What are we waiting on? Oh, we're going to give up an easy one on the other end.
Butler fouls. The defense broke down.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're used to going into the trap. Coach is telling them, get back. You're up one. Just now we'll set in that zone. High school kids.
They went for the trap, like you said. No trap. So Stilton with 29. We're tied at 72.
Boy, could you go for one shot?
Yeah.
I don't think that they'll let you, and it's be difficult as aggressive as they play defense, but you like your chances of getting to the hole.
Justin Worthen knocks down both free throws. They're back in front, 73-72, 1:09 left, fourth quarter. Here's Stilton again. Flat is off his knee. Now you gotta fall back into the trap. Stilton had a chance to drive. A lot of contact and right off his leg. There's Danzy, spins off of it with the trap. Ooh, he thought about it for a second. Worthen thought about the 3 in the corner for a second. There's a foul. Yeah, put him on the line because he struggled to shoot the ball. 54.7 seconds left. South Summit in front, 73-72. Jared Danzy for South Summit at the free throw line. His free throw, good. 74-72. One more for Danzy, 2 points. Point number 3 in, 75-72.
Those last 3 have all been just in rhythm, haven't they?
4 straight by South Summit at the free throw line. Spin move in, Emery scores quick. 50.2 left, timeout. Brazier, or Brax Jensen.
Brax.
Scored that one in about, 4 seconds?
Yeah, great job. Again, what do? You gotta get a stop. And I think we can score majority of the time. Yeah, still on the replay.
Yeah,
showing
nice
Stilson's now Brax, boom, he just
left
spins.
Danzy stationary. Game reset. Emery trails 75-74, 48 seconds left. Initial trap and quick foul, put them on the line.
Both teams in the double bonus, possession arrow in favor of the Spartans.
Yeah, Danzy, who's 0 for 5 from the field, has got it going on from the free throw
Hit the
line.
last 3.
Yeah, 3 points now. Stilton for Emery leading the charge. He is 29 points. He's 10 of 10 from the free throw line. Emery shooting 83% from the free throw line. South Summit 75%. South Summit shooting 52% from the field, where the Spartans are 50% from the field.
So pretty impressive offensive numbers.
Emery has 40 points in the paint.
Which, who would have thought, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just the way they play. It's the way the game's played. And two threes made.
And 2 threes, yeah. 75-74, 48.8 left. South Summit, Danzy. And that press they had no problem with. So, find the guy you want to foul and foul.
Yep.
There's the reach by Brax Jensen.
How many's that on him? 4.
About 10 seconds off the clock on that one. So Danzy back to the free throw line, Jared Danzy. In.
I don't think you want to foul him anymore.
No,
now
he's
found his rhythm.
He's in his rhythm.
He's that kid who wants the ball. You can see it in,
Gotta get it out of his hands now. 76-74. Rattled that one in. 77-74, 39.9 left. Emery quickly into the front court. They get a 3 in the corner, short. And Danzy's off to the races.
Oh.
Ooh, they got to break their Emery did, because that's a layup. And the pass was a little errant. 27.6 left.
I had a 3 in the corner you talked about earlier with Easton Gordon missing the foul shot, no legs, and that's what that one looked like as well, didn't it? And
yeah,
Easton just couldn't elevate right there on that 3-pointer.
Yeah, wide open, and it just barely hit rim. Free throw off. Justin Worthen gives Emery life. 77-74. 27.6 left. The second one is in. Timeout, South Summit. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. South Summit in front, 78-74, 27.6 seconds left. Back.
Have a home improvement project? Don't go over the hill. Stop by Magnuson Lumber in Castledale for the tools and expertise you need. Whether it's a new coat of paint in the living room or building your dream home, Magnuson has the supplies you need to get the job done. Our friendly, well-trained staff will help you with any project, and will deliver to both Emery and Carbon counties. Visit Magnuson Lumber at 495 East Main in Castledale.
A sponsor. For more information, call our station, 637-1167.
All right, Scott, 27.6 seconds left. Emery trails 78-74. They have the ball. They'll underneath South Summit's basket, and here they come to the front court. Quickly, 25 seconds left. Butler gets a good look at a 3. Short off the rim. Loose ball, 50-50 ball.
Jump ball being
tie up, 18. Emery ball. Possession arrow in favor of them.
Good look.
Very good look.
Had the trail 4, well, it was a trail 5 really, but the trail 4 play.
Yeah. Might be a little bit of fatigue setting in because South Summit is good defensively. 16 seconds left. Spin move, nowhere to go. Travel. Brax Jensen had a chance inside the paint, just his feet kind of like stuck to the floor and couldn't get up off the ground. So turnover, 12.4 left. Got to foul quickly, and they do. 11.4 left. 11.4 left. Emery trails 78-74. 2 free throws coming.
It had a couple of nice opportunities right here.
The one possession where they didn't get points, and then the 2 straight possessions where they got 4 straight points off free throws.
Yeah.
You can see the momentum kind of shift at that point. South Summit at the free throw line. Good. First free throw. Up and in by Worthen. 79-74. Second one in as well. 80-74. 11 seconds left. Got to go quickly. Got to get a 3. 3 from the Far wing blocked. Butler's three. Off. And South Summit has won the game. Bruce Mitchell comes up with the final rebound, and South Summit, they knock off the Emery Spartans in a back and forth till.
There's a battle. Yeah.
Very competitive game, but South Summit comes up with the 80-74 victory, kind of reminiscent of that first matchup where Emery got him, where it was back and forth. This time in the state playoff opening round game, South Summit comes up with the win 80-74.
Yeah, you know, kids played hard. Seems like that fatigue at the end of the game really played on a couple of shots that they could have made. And,
all right, Scott. Well, it was a lot of fun. We'll see you next. We'll see you next Thursday though for the girls down there in St. George. They'll take on the Carbon Dinos, the Emery Lady Spartans, here at the state tournament. We're going to sign off, but I'll be back at 5 o'clock for USU Eastern in Salt Lake. So catch that game. Busy day. It was a lot of fun, Scott.
Yeah, likewise, Travis. Thank you
all
very
right,
much, buddy.
We'll see you next week down for the Emery Lady Spartans against the Carbon Dinos. For Travis Anderson and Scott Labrum, we'll talk to you later.